I'm going to show you how to properly clean leather boots and shoes because I've seen some interesting methods out there that aren't quite correct. Let's get started. You'll need saddle soap, which is probably the most popular leather cleaner, a bowl of water, a brush or a rag to apply the soap, and a towel to pat everything dry. If you have boots with a sole like these, you might also need a spoon. More on that later. While the boots are still dry, use a firm bristle brush or something you can scrape them with to get all the large pieces of dirt and debris off. Do this before you add any water into the equation because it reduces the amount of muddy slurry that we're going to have to remove once we add the water and the soap. After all the big stuff is gone, you can start with the deep clean. Use a damp cloth or towel to wipe the shoes down one more time because you don't want to scrub all of that dirt into the leather with our brush. The boots are ready for saddle soap now, and I'm using Otter Wax brand this time because it's white and I don't want to risk tinting these soles yellow with the Phoebings. I've always used Phoebings before, this is just an extra precaution for this pair. Dampen a cloth or brush and rub it over the soap in circles to create a lather. Use just enough water to create the lather. We don't want to drench the boots. You also don't need a huge glob of soap. A little goes a long way. The brush I use has a stiff and a soft side. I use the stiff side to clean the soles and the soft horsehair side for the uppers. The soft side is more important to have, but having both can speed things up. Quick tip if you have soles similar to these. You can use a spoon as a scraper to remove dark spots on the outsoles. Just make sure you use a little bit of water and some soap as you scrape, and it works really well. For the uppers, work the soap into the boots in sections until you've covered everything. And make sure you clean inside the welt really well because dirt likes to get trapped there. I recommend you avoid spot cleaning in most cases since spot cleaning leather can leave uneven results. So it's always best to clean the entire shoe or boot. Once that's done, use a clean, dry rag to wipe away any excess soap. You don't want to leave any of the saddle soap residue on the boots because it can dry out the leather and it starts getting all crusty. So pat them dry and then wipe them down with a clean, damp rag. If that doesn't reach everywhere, clean off your brush and go over those areas you couldn't reach. If you've been using a rag instead of a brush this whole time, you could use a toothbrush for this to get into those detailed areas, or just do your best with the corner of your rag to get into those tight spots. You don't want to leave any of the saddle soap residue on the boots because it can dry out the leather and it starts getting all crusty. At this point, the boots were clean, so I set them out to dry. But as you can see, especially on the brown boots, the soap stripped a lot of the oils and waxes from the leather, so I need to replenish those by conditioning them. This is to be expected, and I'll do that in the next video if you want to watch that one as well. We're also making a video on the best way to re-glue soles that have separated, and we've done a similar process to this on a leather jacket, so if any of that sounds helpful, subscribe to the channel. Shop Saddle Soap in the description below, along with all those links to the videos I mentioned. See you in the next one.